Hey, everybody. Oh, YouTube. Really, though? Really? Like, good Lord Jesus, man. We were just chilling and vibing. That's all. That's it. That's all. So anyway, ugh, I cannot with YouTube. We are back. So, y'all, listen. I can't play any other content, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it, unfortunately. So when I was playing the Trevor Noah thing, and let me just say this: I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I really, really do. Don't worry, I do have the recording, so I saw all the comments and everything else. But basically, when you play someone else's content, it'll be. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, can we just be real? And I really do want to be real on this. How can y'all, big companies, put content on YouTube and then just do that? Like, really? Like, I just. So, I just. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't get it. Like, and I think this is why some people are going to Patreon, because it's just like, okay, you can't play Trevor Noah, even though he's saying deep things. You can't play any other clips because, good Lord, if you play their clips, you're going to get, your stream will get taken now. Like, I what the hell? Like, I can't do it. But welcome in, everybody. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We are live on tour, y'all. Okay. And it's just a warning, y'all. It's just a warning. It is what it is. Anyway, welcome back, y'all. We're back live on tour. Like, what in the world? Like, that's okay. We'll soldier on. So now I'm really gonna have to be careful because it's like really virtual tour live. It's a good show. Like, I play content that I think is good, that I think is positive. Like, I thought that speech was amazing, but it's like, good Lord Jesus. And not to mention too, like, do you not know how difficult it is to like reach out to every content creator? Like Trevor Noah, I can get in touch with Trevor Noah. Hey, Trevor, do you mind if I play your brilliant speech that you said on the Daily Show on my YouTube channel? Like, he's not going to care about a YouTube channel. Quite frankly, it blows my mind. So we'll just stick to just celebrity and real news stuff without video clips. Just I can't. Doesn't make any sense, y'all. Doesn't make any sense. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. It sucks though. It really does, because like that was actually a really good stream. It really was. Oh Lord. But anyway, we are live on tour, y'all. So, like I said, we talked about, Love and Marriage Huntsville returning. We talked about that and the psychology behind why maybe it should wait till February for DC to come back. We talked about the Jonathan Majors case. Oh, absolutely. I can still now photos that, of course, I can do photos. So maybe instead of videos, we'll just do the photos and then I'll get my take then, because it gets annoying to the point where you don't even want to do live. And I know that I'm a star on live. I feel like the live format for me on YouTube probably brings out my best self. But it gets difficult because it's just like, what's the point of y'all posting to YouTube if we can't display it on our channel? That makes no sense to me. And I said this before, I think every content creator on YouTube should have a fair use check on their channel. What do I mean by that? So, for example, let's just say Comedy Central. If they had a fair use check, that means, hey, Nedra, welcome and glad to have you here. If they had a fair use check, that means that you can use their content. But if it does have a fair use check, then you can't use their content. If that system was in place, all of this would be so easy. It really would be easy, because it's just like, so if somebody does something good, right? And it comes from ABC News, NBC News, CBS News, I can't play it because my stream might get taken down, even though that y'all posted it for public consumption. Like, really, is this what we're doing? Okay, I guess. I guess. Lord help. Lord help. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all of you here. Because, yeah, I was like, what is going on? Y'all saying y'all... Because when y'all said what happened, I was still talking, so I didn't know. But thank y'all so much for letting me know. And I love y'all, value, appreciate each and every one of you as well. So, Louisiana Chick, thank you. I think it was a Miss Turner, I think, as well. Thank you so much for your comment as well. So, yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad because we should be able to play content just like we should want to do it. Like, you know, for example, like Oprah Winfrey was on the Sherry Shepherd show. You know, would I love to be able to play that interview? Absolutely, I would. But you know what's going to happen? Deborah Mercury is going to come down on me. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, really? Like, you guys do realize, like, people on YouTube who play your content extend the life of your content. But okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So anyway, I'll drop the link if you guys want to come up. Feel free. You don't have to come up, but I always do that though to make sure that you guys have that you guys feel like you have a voice here. I don't know. Look, there is a person with 2x4 energy around the corner and around the way. Roger that. Oh man, we are just chilling out. We were live earlier. We were live on tour and YouTube. Decided to take it down because I was playing Trevor Noah content. Like, really, I was playing something inspirational. Like, what in the world? But anyway, we're live on tour. Feel free to come in, chill out, take your shoes off, let your hair down. We are live on tour. Let's see what's going on with TMZ. Maybe listen, I won't play the audio. Oh, we also talked about Tiffany Haddish as well, and how she's been charged with misdemeanor charges. So let's see here. Looking on TMZ, just see what's going on. Okay, so here's something I want to talk about. Or you know what? I will just talk about with y'all because at this point I can't. But it's from TMZ. Actually, you know what? I showed TMZ before. Yeah, I've showed TMZ before. I've been fine. Hang on, y'all. Hopefully this will work. Because good Lord Jesus, just like really though. Okay, so here's something here. So botched Dr. Terry Wardwell praises Oprah for weight loss meds, honesty, no more Ozempic shaming. Botched star Terry Dubrow is over the moon about Oprah Oprah opening up about using her weight loss medication because, in his eyes, it's a move that could save lives. Dr. Wow joined us Thursday on TMZ Live, singing Oprah's praises for men that she's used meds as a part of a weight loss journey, and tells us the trend of shaming folks for using medication like Ozempic needs to stop. He says celebrities have been hesitant to be honest, as Oprah was, often attributing their weight loss to working out hormones. But in the doc's eyes, um, it's time they feel comfortable to speak candidly. Dr. Boudoir thinks that a really popular celeb like open up the discussion could start a trend, or at least a discussion that could lead to the general public warning to use these meds to combat obesity. As he points out, we should shame people want to take insulin for diabetes, so doing so for someone who needs to lose weight is equally ridiculous. As a report, Oprah lost 40 pounds this year and told people the medicine she was prescribed was a healthy alternative for her. This after she realized her struggles with weight loss were less about willpower and more about the brain. Sounds like Oprah got another doc in her corner, one who's hoping she changes public attitudes on these kind of meds. Um, I'll say this. I think that, hey, Tina Turner, welcome in. Glad to have you here. I'll say this. I think anytime that you try to do something healthier for you, I think it is a true blessing. I mean, good God, there's supplements for everything like melatonin, Goli apple cider vinegar gummies, and, you know, um, there's so many things. Like I remember taking, y'all remember the Fred Flintstone's vitamins, taking those, and also there were like little gummy bears that were also supplements as well. So I think supplements are in the eye of the beholder. I think everything in moderation, but I do agree that if it is a weight loss, if it's a weight loss drug that can definitely help you, and it's done responsibly, I think why not? You know what I mean? I think everybody loses weight differently. Sometimes some people can't lose the weight because it's because it's of the body composition, body mass index. You know what I mean? So you do need medication based on your body type. So I definitely will agree with that. So, Lord help, Lord help. And you know what? Let me just say this to you, YouTube. I love YouTube, but also too, like, can we just have a guide on like what can we play and not play on YouTube? Like, from any news station, can we play content from there? Like, really? Like, can we just have a guide of what channels we can play and what channels we can't play? Because this is getting ridiculous. Like, good Lord. Like, there are people saying and trying anything and everything horrible on the internet. And when people are trying to post positive content, it's like, really, like, I get the fair use thing and stuff, but like, come on, like, oh Lord, it is what it is. So let me see. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Woo. Little bit tired. Little bit tired. Of course, like I said, I'll have the Jonathan Majors intel tomorrow. We've been following that trial since the beginning of it all, and it's a 3 women, 3 men jury, and that's going to be the deciding factor of all this. That if it's a hung jury, it will go to a second trial. But if it goes to that second trial, it's another hung jury, then it'll be a mistrial. So we will see what ends up happening. I do think, though, with whatever. Oh, hi, everybody. We're very close right now. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm just trying to get thine self together here. I will say this: with whatever is going to happen with Jonathan Majors, I do think it is a damaging hit to his career. I mean, he was in Creed 3. I think Creed 4 is going to be coming out soon, and Michael B. Jordan's directing it. Kang the Conqueror. He was supposed to do much more with Marvel. There was a U.S. Navy campaign that's canceled. So it's a lot of things that has happened to him. He's been dropped by his PR. So I don't know what's going to happen with him and Megan Good. And I kind of wonder what Megan Good's state is in right now after really all of this. Truly, you know what I mean. So, but we shall see. We shall see. But yes, indeed, we are live on tour. Man, it's sad. It is so sad. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. And to everybody who was here, nothing. I did shut down the stream. Okay, YouTube shut down because I was playing the Trevor Noah clip. Okay, so just wanted that to be known. So no, that wasn't an accident. I didn't end the stream. So, but I do have the stream, in my StreamYard. So, I will be able to go back and I'll thank y'all, my community wall too. Because like I said, I really do want to always acknowledge, love, and appreciate that. Okay, so y'all did see the sign of YouTube stopping the stream. Okay. Because yeah, I did end the stream. I wouldn't do y'all like that. Honestly, tell you the truth, like there should be like a YouTube content creator council at YouTube where you can meet like twice a month and just sit down with the team at YouTube and just say, hey, listen, one thing that could help is if you guys can let up on content creators who play other content, because that would be extremely helpful. Because like I said, I want to play good stuff on here. I do. I love featuring content from other, not just content creators, but also too, I really do love being able to showcase video on my stream. I love being able to showcase the diversity of who we are. And I mean, sure, I can read articles and stuff, but when you put a video onto it, it intensifies the experience. But we'll make it work. So, but into it. Let me see if there's any more news here. I'm gonna try to stay on for like at least 30 minutes, 40 minutes to give y'all another full hour here, because that was quite frankly disrespectful. Like I'm not even gonna do that to y'all. Let's see here. Okay, so here is something from Deadline.com. Here's something from Deadline.com. Here we go. Meghan McCain irate over Anna Navarro comment about trading on famous names. She says she's consulting lawyers. Meghan McCain is most definitely not amused by a not so cryptic suggestion made today by View co-host Anna Navarro that an unnamed former co-host uses her famous last name for influence, and the daughter of the late Senator John McCain says she'll be consulting her lawyers. Anna Navarro's comment came during a Hot Topics discussion about Hunter Biden. Joe Biden's crime is being Hunter Biden's father. Anna Navarro said, look at Hunter Biden influence. Look, did Hunter Biden influence pedal on his last name? Yes, he did. So did half of Washington. People sitting at this table did it. When other co-hosts expressed shock, Navarro said, I'm not talking about currently. The comment prompted laughter and a loud response from the other co-hosts. We just wanted to clear our names, said Elisa Ferris Griffin, while Sarah Haynes was like, oh my God, do I have a claim to fame that I'm not confusing. Unsmiling Navarro said, "Can we please get back on my point now that we finally caught on?" To which Mare Whoopi Goldberg deadpan. Now that we've cleared that up, now that we've cleared that up, yeah, it took a while. McCain, the former View co-host, subconsciously took to Twitter in a "you think this song is about you" manner, expressing outrage and threatening legal action. I don't understand why my former colleagues at The View at ABC bring me up and slander me almost on a weekly basis. She tweeted, "It's been years, move on. I have never been accused of a crime in my life. I am a patriotic American. And have I would never and have never influenced peddled in my life, let alone with foreign adversaries. Not all political children are the same. I am no Hunter Biden. All accusations are absurd, defamatory, and slanderous. I'll be consulting with my lawyers with what was libeled against me on The View this morning." McCain later posted, "The View is a ABC News program, and I do not take it lightly when any news program suggests that I engage in criminal behavior." I'm a spokesperson for the show, declined to comment. Now, we're going to get to the comments before I get my take. Navarro always going low. She is offing the show. She wasn't the only one who could be accused of riding on the family name. At the same time, she was on The View. Abby Huntsman, the daughter of John Huntsman, was on the show. Funny how Megan, who only thinks about herself, feels Navarro meant her. By the way, the class difference between these two ladies, McCain and Huntsman's, never been more evident. Girl literally brings up the show every chance she gets in a desperate attempt to remain relevant. I don't think they said her name once she left. Also, like her mom more. Are you sure you've moved on? They never not once mentioned your name. Lady, grow up. It's the holidays. Don't waste your lawyer's time bothering with this nonsense. You have no case, Megan. So no free speech, Meg. Oh my Lord. Yes, we will talk about that. Yes, I did hear about Forrest Whitaker's ex-wife Keisha passed away. We will talk about that. Thank you, Nikki News. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Appreciate you. Value as always. Megan, I'm gonna say this respectfully. Shut your actual social self up. Please. Set your actual social self up. Like, first of all, a lot of people thought that you got on The View because of your dad's last name. And really, your mama and daddy are bigger than you. Respectfully, accordingly, and responsibly. Your dad had enough sense to say to a woman that talked about Barack Obama that, this woman said this, and that. And your dad said, no, he's not. He's a man that is a very kind man, a loving man. We just disagree on issues. Your dad brought peace to the valley. Meanwhile, anytime anybody criticizes you, you get upset. Like, did you not see yourself on The View? Like, I would play a montage of you, but once again, I don't want my stream taken down because you can't play other people's content. And that was absolutely honorable. So, like, Megan, stop. Please stop. Like, oh my Lord Jesus, just. And not to mention, too, like, Anna Navarro did not say that you committed a crime. You are trying to take an inch and make it a mile. That's all you're doing. And it's quite frankly ridiculous. It's quite frankly ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like, is your last name not McCain or no? Like, really? Like, Lord. And I remember when Joy Behar said to Meghan McCain that I did not miss you when you left. And listen, that can be very hurtful, but also to Meghan, you were very combative on The View. Like, real talk, you were very, very combative. Like pop culture wasn't your thing. And not to mention too, when everybody was talking about 45, you would still defend 45 supporters, even though 45 talked about your dad and how he wasn't an American hero. We had more respect for your damn daddy than you did. What the hell? Stephanie614 said, I'm not a Meghan McCain fan, but I detest Anna Navarro. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Tell me how you really feel, Stephanie614. Much love to you. Glad to have you in. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We are just chilling out here, doing a virtual tour live link up chill out session. We had one, but then it was taken down because I was playing other content. Even though, you know, other people can use content in documentaries and stuff, and their videos are not taken down, but okay, sure, whatever. Anyway, and like I said, I still love YouTube. I still love YouTube. It's giving me the most social anxiety I have ever had. But also, I know doing virtual tour live is a actual brand. It's an actual show, and you guys are really here for it. So I appreciate y'all so very much. But yeah, Anna just versus not Anna, but Meghan McCain, just shut up. You're not gonna get your lawyers on this because you know what your lawyers are going to say. All they got to do is go to Anna Navarro and ask her what contest she meant that in. And all she's going to say is that, hey, there are families that use their last names for nepotism. You know what that's going to go to? That's going to go to the First Amendment, the freedom of speech, and then your case is going to be dismissed. Just stop. Just stop. Braylon, love you, but politics are different than other black people. Great show. Much love. Much love, Stephanie614. Thank you so much, Queen. Much love to you. So with that being said, let's talk about Forest Whitaker. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, stop sharing. Sorry, y'all. Okay. You can go back. Not realize it did that. But anyway, it is what it is. Hey, Deborah Jackson, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just chilling. Just chilling. We were just chilling. So let me get this up, y'all. Let me get this up. Hey, Deborah, welcome in. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here it is, Forest Whitaker. Nikesha, or Keisha Nash Whitaker, ex-wife of actor Forest Whitaker, passes away at 51 years old. She passed away during the week of December 3rd. The former couple's daughter, True, confirmed her mother's passing on Instagram. She was no cause of death has been shared. Still, rumors persist of her reportedly struggling for years with the eating disorder anorexia. The couple's daughter, True Whitaker, confirmed her mother's passing in an emotional Instagram post on Thursday, December 7th, calling Nash Whitaker the most beautiful woman in the world. A source close to the family revealed that Nash Whitaker had been admitted to the hospital numerous times over the last few months for intestinal issues stemming from her eating disorder, with her years-long battle with anorexia ultimately taking her life earlier this week. Daily Mail report, Whitaker is taking her passing really hard, the source said. The outlet noted that it has reached out to a representative for Whitaker for a comment. A coroner still has to confirm the producer's cause of passing. Keisha battled anorexia for years. Forrest stayed by her side during those difficult times, but the following year he filed for divorce in 2015. The insider close to the family disclosed. Nash Whitaker, an actress, model, and producer. The entrepreneur appeared in Proud in 2004, then later produced the film Kassan the Dream in 2008. Report Deadline. Nash Whitaker 62, wed in 1996 before divorcing in 2018. They were married for over 2 decades. They had 2 daughters together, 25-year-old True and 27-year-old Sonnet, and 4 children total. True mourned the loss of her mother on social media in writing her tribute. You loved me no matter what. I miss you so much, mommy. I'm so heartbroken. She called Nash Whitaker the light of my life and said, I know your soul has found freedom. True's and Sonnet have been grieving their mother, who they remember as a profoundly loving, beautiful light in their lives. Quite sad, honestly. It's been so much going on in the world, and the legends we have lost. It's quite sad, and I think the best thing to do when this happens is just to let them know that everything will be okay. There's another angel on the team. You know what I mean? It is quite sad. Just you got Andre Brower, who passed away. Now you have Keisha Nash Whitaker, who passed away. Just so many people, so many people. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, everybody. And by the way, shout out to T Talk with your girl. She has made to 5,000 views. That was that. So the earlier live was going to be celebrating her, but she wanted to announce it first on her channel. And so, out of the love, kindness, and respect I have for her, I decided to take it down. Just because you do want to announce your own news, but also too, I was refreshing my phone all day long because she was right there at 4.99, and I knew she was going to get it today. So yeah. So much love to T Talk with your girl, and to all the content creators. And like I said, we talked about Love and Marriage Huntsville earlier. I'll give y'all my synopsis on that. Basically, after the reunion on January 20th, then 7 days later, we're going into Love and Marriage DC. And to me, honestly, I don't know if that's the move. I think maybe just a little bit longer, maybe kind of towards the end of December. Not, we're in December. Oh my Lord. Towards the end of January, maybe into February, because like this season has been a lot. Like the streets have been hot with this show. So I said I'm going to post a poll in my community tab of which show you guys want me to cover: Love and Marriage Huntsville next season, or Love and Marriage DC. I think I'm trying to think. I think DC is on next because it's on the 27th. But I think while Love and Marriage DC is on, I think that'll give me some time to really decide if I want to cover the show or not. Not to say that I won't, but I think with everything that has happened, I am trying to turn over a new leaf and move forward in love, joy, and positivity. And I'm not just saying this just to say this either, y'all. I really have thought about it. The virtual tour live that you guys saw, my voice was very humbled because I need to let all that out, and just been thinking about moving differently. That doesn't mean I won't be in any live chats or anything, but I'll be over here in my own space for quite a while, but not a long time. But I think I'm going to finish out the rest of the season and then be done. Have I spoken about Diddy? I haven't spoken about Diddy. We can talk about him though. Sure. Let me get Diddy up here. Actually, you know what? I did see something with Diddy. Today on Variety, actually, I did see something. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Before that, though, I want to show this off. This is cool. This is cool right here. Look at this. Friday Night Vibes Revival returns to TBS with Nina Parker and Kevin Fredericks as new hosts. Kev on stage and Nina Parker. This is gonna be a vibe right here. Um, oh wow. So with new host Nina Parker and Kevin Fredericks, the series was previously hosted by Tiffany Haddish with fellow comedian Dion Cole. The weekend movie program will kick off with a double feature selection of with Black Panther starring Chadwick Boseman, followed by King Richard, starring Will Smith, filmed at the Gathering Spot in Los Angeles, West Adams neighborhood. Film fans can join Parker and Fredericks in the audience every week, where they'll be joined by surprise guests and conversations about film, culture, and everything in between, says TBS. Future episodes will spotlight acclaimed dramas 21 Bridges, Creed 2, High Octane Adventures, Technet, White House Down, Angel Has Fallen, and Deja Vu, and feel good comedies, Girls Trip Around Long 2, and Just Right. It says here one of the best parts of the movie watching experience is getting with your friends, talk about your favorite actors, best lines, and biggest action scenes and more, says Jason Solanas, president of Turner Networks. For Friday Night Vibes, we're creating that experience with the brilliant and hilarious Nina Parker and Kevin Fredericks, whose wealth of pop culture and film knowledge mixed with their amazing charisma and humor will create a fun and lively watch-along experience for film fans every month. So shout out to Nina Parker and Kev on stage for sure. Steve Barry and Joe Broswell will serve as executive producers for Friday Night Vibes. Will serve as executive producers. Friday Night Vibes is produced for TBS by Kel Chris. So shout out to that. That's awesome. That's awesome. And right here it says Andre Barr's cause of passing is lung cancer. Oh Lord Jesus, it is. If it's not one thing, it is another. But yeah, I just literally saw that. We'll talk about this too and talk about that too. As you guys can see, there's a lot of news going on tonight. Let me see here. So here is something here. Sean Diddy Combs' reality show scrapped at Hulu following sexual assault allegations. A reality show following the family of Sean Diddy Combs that was in the early stages of development has been scrapped at Hulu. Variety has learned the news comes following multiple lawsuits against Combs alleging sexual assault. The first suit against Combs was filed on November 16 by Cassandra Ventura, aka Cassie Combs, former longtime partner, who alleged that Combs had raped and beat her over a period of a decade, though Combs denied any wrongdoing through a lawyer. The two parties settled the suit one day later. Literally after that suit, it literally came out that they settled one day later. I was the first person live on YouTube to cover it. Less than a week later, Joy Dickerson Neal alleged in a suit that Combs drugged, sexually assaulted, and abused her, and that she was the victim of Revenge P, created and distributed by the rapper. Third lawsuit came from a Jane Doe who claims that Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall took turns raping her and her friends at Hall's apartment sometime between 1990 and 1991. The another Jane Doe came forward claiming that Combs, Bad Boy Entertainment president Harvey Pierre, and third man raped her when she was 17. On December 6th, the day the fourth lawsuit was filed, Combs posted on Instagram, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to actual social self, innate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." Whoo! All good, all good. Much love to you, Nikki News. We'll talk soon, Queen. Love you, love you, love you. And thank you for always showing up. I appreciate you and love you very much. For sure, for sure. I mean, listen, it does seem like these lawsuits are coming out the woodwork, but also too, like, Diddy, you did settle with Cassie like one day after. Like, I listen. Um, oh yes, hello, my Telltales. I love her. I absolutely love her. Is getting scary information on him. He settled with a man in 24. Everything's alleged in our own opinions for entertainment purposes only. That is alleged in Stephanie 614's opinions for entertainment purposes only. I'm saying that to cover her and myself. Wow. In 2014. Woo! Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. The streets are hot. For sure. And by the way, I did hear about Destiny marrying a producer from Love and Marriage Huntsville. What? It sounds like she still won't be connected to the show, quite frankly. Just now, listen. I mean, do things happen? Sure, where romance can happen and blossom and bloom and all that stuff. Absolutely, it can. But in the same token, though, like, did you have to choose a producer on the show? I mean, listen, you loved being produced on the show, so you want a producer from the show to produce you? Like, I'm just asking questions. I just that's messy. That is messy because, as y'all know, we already got this whole Kiki thing. By the way, shout out to Queen Sheba and Tea Talk with Your Girl. They had the exclusive sauce on that story, and oh, it was her. Wait, who's ex-boyfriend? Who's ex-boyfriend 7614? All right, so wait, are you saying that it was my lord, like I literally I saw it from a lot of content creators that Destiny married a producer. Um oh, it was her ex-boyfriend, it was Destiny's ex-boyfriend that married a producer. Okay, got you. Okay, thank you for that. Because I'm just like, either way, like why is it getting so why is it getting so webby? Why is it getting so webby? Like, because we already got this Kiki thing. Like I said, shout out to Queen Sheba and Tea Talk with Your Girl, who had the information, the intel, the 411 on that. And now it's like, okay, you buried a producer from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So who knows if the producer is telling, and this is everything's alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. But who's to say that that person may not be talking to that producer, and then they might say, "Hey, I got some tea." So I don't know. I don't know. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I am glad that the season's almost over with because honestly, I think we just need a woosah. 7 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We are just chilling, just talking about Diddy. There was a reality show happening with Hulu. Was in the early stages, and it is no longer happening. No longer happening. Let me get back because I did see something that I did want to talk about. Let's see here. Let me see. Here it is here. So BET original series dominate lists of top cable shows among Black audiences, according to Nielsen. When Tyler Perry and BET partnered in 2019 to create content for both the cable network and its new streaming service, BET Plus, they had a clear goal: cooperation rather than competition. BET CEO Scott Mills compares BET's relationship with the media creator to how Pixar changed the animation game for Disney. If BET, by analogy, is Black viewers to what Disney is to families, then when Tyler Perry came on the scene was similar to when Pixar came onto the scene. Mills said Disney had an animation business that was just shocked by the extraordinary success of Pixar. Disney ultimately had this great vision that is opposed to competing with Pixar. They should bring Pixar onto their side. Instead of dividing and conquering, they would join forces to build and expand together. And according to Nielsen's ratings among Black viewers, that has been a recipe for success. Of the list of top cable series among Black audiences, BET tiles make up seven. I repeat, BET tiles make up seven of the top 10 shows, five of which come from its partnership with Perry. There's ownership of me from my audience, and it's been that way since I've been on stage, said Perry. I'm a brother, cousin, uncle, husband, friend to my audience, and we shared this kindred um, relationship. The way that I'm speaking to my audience is the way that I want my shows to speak to me. I want to be entertained this kind of way. Sisters, season 6, which returned on October 18th, averaged 936,000 viewers this fall, followed by spinoff Satima, which reached 630,000 viewers. Meanwhile, The Oval attracted 589,000 viewers with its season 5 this fall, which returned October 17th. More recently, Nielsen Dow also revealed that the show has been recorded over 10 billion minutes in multi-platform viewing across its 5 seasons. According to Nielsen ratings, both Sisters and The Oval rank number 1 and number 4 respectively among Black audiences age 2 plus between July and October. Other titles in the top 10 include Miss Pat Sells It with 612,000, House of Pain 499,000, First Wives Club 412,000, Assisted Living 404,000, and the Miss Pat Show 398,000. The second airing window of the Miss Pat Show was recorded during this viewing window, which likely contributed to the viewership numbers ranking below its leading lady's newly launched series, which premiered October 18th. The only non-BET series on the list are Bravo's Real Housewives of Atlanta and MTV's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, for those of you who may be confused on, well, wait a minute, what do you mean Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is on VH1? Well, what do you guys mean when you say that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is on MTV now? Well, it was on VH1, but now it's moved over to MTV. BET saw a year-over-year increase in the key 18 to 49 age demographic over the last 4 years per Nielsen. In 2020, it experienced a jump of 1%. In 2021, 2022, the network had, sorry, I'm just trying to look up somebody here. Let's see here. There we go. In 2021, 2022, the network had a 6% lift. In 2023 to date, the network experienced a 8% increase in share growth in the demographic. Most of BT shows are aired on the cable network and its streaming platform BT Plus, but some, like the Miss Pat Show, First Wives Club, and Satima, are first released on streamer before getting a second window on cable. The network continues to experiment with this formula as it continues to develop new shows in the same way other cablers like ABC, Hulu, Disney, Paramount Plus are exploring. But BET also has seen its shares of misfires. Bigger, for example, which ran for two seasons on BT Plus before it was canceled. We love the concept of that show. Part of the challenge is not every good show works, said Mills. That's one of the things that you learn television. That was a really good show. It was a really great idea. It was well executed. We just didn't see it resonate with our audiences. Perry started off with a small batch of new original programming to lead the network and its newly launched streamer. Among those shows, Sisters opened in 2019 on BET's linear network, along with the White House soap The Oval, averaging 3.3 million viewers per night. At the time of its launch, The Oval was ranked as the #1 new scripted series for the general market. Over the course of 4 years, both Sisters and The Oval has spawned a Tyler Perry creative universe, to use another Disney analogy, via Marvel at BET. Perry launched 2 spin-offs from those shows. Satima, which follows the love story of Sisters characters Zach and Fatima, and Ruthless, the story of the Oval's Ruth Truesdale as she's forced to play nice with a scandalous religious cult of powerful sex crazed fanatics in the hopes of freeing herself and her daughter. We knew that Tyler was creating an array of content that was really resonating with the audiences, and we thought, what if we brought all of that together? We used our relationship with Tyler to create this really powerful foundation of content that was going to ensure that audiences were continually coming back to BET. Then, with that safely established, then we could explore more, said Mills. As the Oval reached its 100th episode on Tuesday night, Perry and Leary in series leads Ed Quinn and Quan Moore praised Perry for crafting such scandalous and villainous spouses to lead the drama. I always try to articulate what it's like working for Tyler when he came from where he came from, what he's built, what his vision is for the long term. Now you have to see this incredible movie, Maxine's Baby, that explains it all, said Quinn, who portrays the caring but vicious fictional President Franklin. In the microcosm of the Oval, you have to understand what he's built, what his audience is expected from him. You just have license to be so fun, so crazy, because that is the secret sauce. That is the fuel that powers the Tyler Perry empire. These incredible, scandalous stories, these crazy, iconic characters that keep coming to people's living rooms once a week and entertain them. Now, as Hollywood quickly jumps back to work following the end of the dual strike, Tyler Perry Studios also accelerated its production schedule. The mogul's working on 4 shows as he prepares for a busy quarter one. It's not just the extraordinary success of his content and breadth of it, but it's also the speed of which he's able to make it and the way he's able to respond dynamically. Mills said, is that constantly innovative perspective that he has, that ability to approach things in ways that no one else can, is one of the most powerful things that Tyler brings to any partnership. Well, I mean, listen, no, for sure, I'm happy to hear that too. It's Webby because Destiny's ex Moses, who she was with a few months ago, who she was paraded all over social media. Okay, thank you so much. Kita Tosis S, thank you so much. Patricia, welcome in. Good to see you, Queen. They wanted to sell BET and then change their minds. That was weird. Yeah, that was weird. I covered the BET story on Clubhouse inside the Onyx collab. If you type in the hashtag the future of BET, actually, you know what? Instead of telling y'all, let me just show y'all. Let me just show y'all, okay? Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. Hashtag the FUT future of BET. All right. So I just want y'all to see this. So this is me right here. So I talked about the future of BET conversation right here. This sister right here is absolutely amazing. And she did on her story there. So I appreciate that. And then, you know, sometimes it pays to be the first official fan post about the hashtag the future of BET. Listen, this is our platform. This is our place to fall. This is our home in the industry. The conversation should be taken seriously. And it's true. It's absolutely true. And so you see all those beautiful people there. And so, yeah, so what happened with that was that Paramount Global, who is in, I think, 15, hang on, let me see something. Welcome in, everybody. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are live on tour. Thank you all so much for being here. Really does mean the world that you all are here. Thank you so much. How much debt is Paramount Global in?
According to company's market cap, total debt on the balance sheet as of September 2023, $16.97 billion. According to Paramount Global's latest financial reports, the company's total debt is $16.97 billion.
$16.97 billion in debt. Now, they have been trying to sell off pieces of Paramount, and BET was one of them. And so the thing was, they wanted $3 billion for BET because when um when Robert Johnson, hang on, BET founder
Robert L. Johnson.
Robert L.
According to
Johnson.
Britannica,
Okay,
Robert L.
thank you.
Johnson,
Thank you
American
so
businessman.
much. So Robert Johnson, who sold it the first time, he sold it for $3 billion. And this time they needed to sell it. So they had a little bit of everybody. They had, as you can see here, P. Diddy was in the game, but he is no longer in any game, as we can clearly see. Tyler Perry, Byron Allen, Kenya Burris, Shaquille O'Neal. There was no women that I knew of that came forward. There was Group Black as well. Nobody can buy. They should file bankruptcy. Wait, do you mean Paramount should file for bankruptcy? I think they probably will file for bankruptcy. I think that recently Paramount Global up for sale. So here's the thing. Paramount Global is not up for sale, but controlled interest is up for sale. Here it says here from Variety.com. Heading into the new year, the future of Paramount Global is very much up in the air. Executives at the media conglomerate have discussed laying off more than 1,000 staffers in early 2024 as Paramount tries to rein in the costs. The Wall Street Journal reported as of the end of 2022, Paramount Global counted 24,500 full-time employees. The potential cutbacks at the company comes as media mogul Sherry Redstone, whose national amusement owns a controlling stake, Paramount Global, has been in talks to sell her shares in NAI, therefore see control of Paramount Global. Redstone had discussed a sale with Skydance Media CEO David Ellison, which has teamed up with private equity firm Redbird Capital, and she met separately with departing Activision CEO Bobby Kotick about possible deal. National Amusement owns 10% of the equity in Paramount Global and roughly 77% of the voting shares. So it says here the expectations that a buyer of National Amusements would be looking to split up Paramount's global access. That includes the company's TV networks, including CBS and 28 local TV stations, Showtime, cable networks like MTV, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, BET as well, and streaming service Pluto TV would have a 13.5 billion equity value if divested. So, to me, I think that let me show y'all this. Because when I say I really am into things, I really am into things. Media map. So, for those of you who may not know, there is a good brother named Evan Shapiro. Let's see if I can open up this on a new tab. Oh my God, really? Okay, I'm going to need a clearer image. Hang on, y'all. Y'all give me a moment because I really want y'all to see this map. It is quite amazing. Hang on, y'all. Give me a moment. It's loading. Okay. So I'm going to share this tab. So what you are seeing right now is a media mind map of all the media companies that's in media, right? So this is Apple, right? Oops, sorry. So this is Apple, right? So I'm going to zoom in here. So Apple is worth $3 trillion. You got Apple Music, 88 million subs. You got iOS, App Store. You got Apple TV and Arcade. Then you have Comcast here that has Bravo, USA, Sci-Fi, Oxygen E, MSNBC, CNBC, Telemundo, NBC. They're worth $171 billion. You have Disney here, ABC, ESPN, Disney Channel, Freeform, FX, Nat Geo, $176 billion. So Then you have Paramount here, 60 million subs. Blue TV, CBS News, Paramount Studio, Roku there, 76 million users. You have Samsung, 360 billion. You have LG, TCL, Hisense, and Vizio, all them TV manufacturers. So you see Nintendo, 60 billion. So when I tell y'all that I am a nerd over this stuff, I really do mean that. So now I'm gonna tell y'all where I think BET should go with this map. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all where I think it should go. Now, don't be mad at me when I say this, although y'all probably could be mad. Okay, I am going to say that BET should go to Disney. I'm gonna tell you why it should go to Disney, okay? Because if you think about black networks, Paramount Global has BET, right? I think with NBC they have Clio TV. NBC Black Network. I think Clio TV is let me see. Clio TV, NBC Universal. So yeah, so for those of you who may not know this story, so Comcast and this happened November 15th, 2018, as a part of its ongoing diversity pledge to federal regulators who blessed its 2011 acquisition of NBC Universal, Comcast said will launch two African American majority networks. The company said the selection of Afro and Clio TV both offer African American entertainment. In order to secure the okay to buy NBC Universal or NBCU, Comcast agreed to launch 10 independently owned and operated networks by 2019. 8 of them owned or operated by minorities. The six launched thus far included El Rey Aspire. Aspire, by the way, is Magic Johnson's network. Revolt, which is P. Diddy's network, and he's no longer the chairman there. Baby's First America's El Rey, which I think that's Robert Rodriguez. Kids TV and Promo TV. The offerings from Afro and Clio TV serve as an excellent component to the growing catalog of program choices we offer to global black communities. Kesha Boyd, Executive Director, Boycott Cultural Products at Comcast Cable. So Afro is run by Afro Entertainment, a Florida-based company with studios in Orlando and Queens, New York, whose portfolio includes 8 networks available on pay TV systems. And then Clio TV, short for Cleopatra, is a lifestyle and entertainment network targeting millennial and Gen X women of color from Urban One. Is short and long form program spans travel, home design, cooking, talk shows, movies, docuseries, and sitcoms. So if Paramount has BET, Comcast launched Clio TV and Afro TV, or they're owned by them, then Disney is going to need a black network. I have said for the longest time that Freeform, hey, the legendary ADR, the legend, y'all, if ADR comes into your chat, you're a legend. Okay, I just want you to know that. Like I love you, ADR. I really mean that. And so y'all know Freeform, which used to be ABC Family, and y'all like I watch ABC Family all the time. There was like Kyle XY, Secret Life of American Teenagers, so many shows. And by the way, it was home for It's the 25 Days of Christmas on ABC Family. Da-da. They had a contest where they gave away $25,000 for the fact that it was the 25 Days of Christmas on ABC Family. Then Disney said that they need a young adult network because, once again, Disney's problem, they don't know how to do adult content. They don't. That's why they had Touchstone Pictures to do those adult movies that Disney could not produce. And so I think if I think if Freeform and let's do this. Let's do this. Because Disney has $176 billion, right? How many people watch Freeform?
According to Wikipedia, as of September 2023, Freeform was available to more than 55 million households in the United States, according to Nielsen estimates.
Okay, thank you very much. ADR says Disney, not until the smoke's clear at their Florida location. The battle between them and the governor running for president is too heated and horrible, in my opinion. No, I agree. I actually covered that too on Virtual Tour Live. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love you, ADR. Of course, you know that. But yeah, and I did cover that, of the fact that the governor of Florida lost a $1.3 billion project because he did not like Disney responding to the Don't Say Gay bill in Florida. He did not like that. So, but then Ron DeSantis gave Universal Orlando the approval of their own special district. So you take away Disney special district, but you give Universal Orlando preferential treatment and giving them their own district. Not to mention, you and your wife got married at Disney World, sir. Yeah, the wife wanted to get married at Disney World, and his only stipulation was he didn't want Mickey and Minnie in the photos. And not to mention, Disney is the biggest employer in your state, sir. So how can you run for president when you lost a $1.3 billion contract for your state? I'm sorry. Like that mentally and morally will be a disqualification for me even thinking about voting for you to be president. Like, if you can't handle your own state, how you gonna be able to handle the country? In my opinion, I'm just saying. So why is Elon calling for the firing of Disney's president? Well, let's talk about that. But before that, though, so Freeform has 55 million U.S. households as of September 2023, right? How many households have BET?
According to Paramount, Bet Linear is in 125 million households.
Okay.
Can be seen in the United States.
So
Canada.
It's 125 million households. So let's combine that, right? Let's combine that. And this is just a thought. Okay, so everything's alleged in my opinion for entertainment purposes only. By the way, like, comment, share, and subscribe, y'all. Glad to have all of you here in the building. So we're combining 125 million people with 55 million people. Y'all see that? If Disney bought BET and combined that with Freeform, that would be the biggest black network ever, reaching 180 million U.S. households. I repeat one more time, 180 million households. And you see Disney is worth $176 billion. So 76-1, this is ADR 76-1. I don't want to get your YouTube panties in a bunch, get too political, but I could answer that, but not enough characters to type it all out. LOL. But seriously, it's a mess in Florida all around. I agree. Let me bring up though that Elon Musk. Oh, hang on, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, that's what I was looking for. Okay, Bob. Sorry, y'all. Bob Iger. So here is the story here. Elon Musk demands Bob Iger to be fired after Disney pulled ads from Twitter. No one, calls it X. They call it Twitter. like in order to get to X, you still have to type in twitter.com. So whatever. Elon Musk wants Bob Iger fired. The Twitter owner and erratic billionaire conspiracy theorist went on a rampage Thursday against the Disney chief executive, assailing Iger for the Magic Kingdom's decision to pull advertisements from his imperiled social media platform, declaring that Iger should be forcibly removed from the job. He should be fired immediately. Musk, who often uses his influential perch to bully critics and others, wrote about Iger on the platform, still known as Twitter. Walt Disney is turning over in his grave for what Bob has done to his company. Representatives for Disney did not immediately respond to a request for comment, but Iger is widely credited for boosting Disney into an entertainment juggernaut through a series of well-executed acquisitions, Star Wars, Marvel Studios, and Pixar during his first stint as a chief executive. This is his second stint. Disney, like a slew of other major companies, stopped advertising on Twitter last month after Musk endorsed an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory popular among white supremacists. Musk tactfully apologized for the post last week. After the flurry of companies ceased their relationships on Twitter, but simultaneously delivered a profanity-laced message to companies who declined to purchase ads from the social media platform. Go uck yourself, repeatedly. Musk repeated on the stage to the fleeting brands at the New York Times Dealbook Summit. At the summit, Musk singled out Iger ranting against the Disney boss earlier, after he had explained earlier that day that the entertainment giant made the decision to stop advertising on Twitter because of Musk. The decision to pull advertisement also came amid a broader trend on the social media site. Since Musk took over in late 2022, he has made a number of decisions that contributed to a surge of hate speech, information, and conspiracy theories on the platform. Musk himself has repeatedly contributed to the toxicity of Twitter. Most recently, he boosted the false and dangerous allegations of the Pizzagate conspiracy theory. Since he acquired the company, he's also smeared the press, launched ugly attacks on the Anti-Defamation League, and elevated extremists on the platform. The lack of major advertising partners have taken an enormous financial toll on Twitter, which generates the vast majority of its revenue for advertising. Musk himself acknowledged at the Dealbook Summit that this current chef of major advertisers will likely lead to the passing of his company. What this advertising boycott could do is going to off the company, Musk candidly said. Musk, however, has taken no real responsibility for the dire state of affairs of Twitter and said he's fault to portray the advertisers as false, suggesting they would be responsible for Twitter's demise should it happen. Listen, to be honest with you, like, Disney has every right. All those companies have every right. Like, I combined it, like, all of the let me see, my calculator remembers. Let me see. Okay, no, it doesn't. But I combined all the net worth. It was like $1 trillion something that Elon Musk said go off to. So he said all those advertising dollars are done. Here's what I say here's what I say about that. If Elon Musk is saying off to all of them, us content creators on YouTube will gladly take your advertising dollars. Seriously. Like, it's not going to be their fault, Elon Musk, that the platform is gone. It's going to be your fault. You're charging people for a blue verification check mark, sir. You're charging them $1 a year. Like, really, sir? Like, just stop. BET with Disney may make their governor shut down because he thinks it makes other people uncomfortable. They have banned certain books of color out of libraries. He may try to ban BET content. Well, here's the thing, right? So with that being said, I think that's a great point, ADR. He's not the president. So if this did happen with Disney buying BET and combining it with Freeform to make BET, Ron DeSantis can't say nothing to that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a separate issue. But I do agree, though, that, if he were in office, that he probably would try to block the deal for sure. I definitely do agree with that for sure. But yeah, Elon, you can't get upset, bro, because people have the right to do what they want to do with their companies, bro. Like, all you have to do with Twitter is just make the advertisers happy. Okay, like when people tweet on Twitter, it is news. It is absolute. A lot of y'all know. Oops, sorry, y'all. She was loud, wasn't she? Sorry, I was looking up my Facebook. But anyway, but yeah, so like I said, Elon, if Twitter ends, it's because of you and your behavior. You can't tell advertisers who are giving you money to uck off. Like, dude, like you do realize hate speech is real, right? And the more that people contribute to hate speech, that's going to be the demise of the platform. And then guess what? You got a board of directors that you're responsible for. You got shareholders and investors that you're responsible for. So if they don't get their money back on their investment, then guess who's going to have to fit the bill? That's you. And the bill can be paid for from the advertising dollars, but you are too trifling, selfish, and disgusting with your behavior to see that ish. Okay? Jesus Christ. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, y'all. We're live. We're live on tour. Yes, he should allow people to have freedom because he said he said he bought because he wanted. Absolutely, that's absolutely right. He said that he wanted to buy because of freedom of speech, but yet you're telling people what they can and cannot say. Like, really? Really, stop it. Stop the cat. 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 7 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. We are just live on tour here. Yes, indeed, just live on tour. Glad to have all you here. Just chilling. Talking about a little bit of everything. We were doing a live earlier, and Motor Mouth can't listen to KK. Carry on. I'll have to come back. I have to take care of something. Love the topic. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. No, listen, we are talking about anything and everything. ADR, if you have something that you want to talk about, feel free to put in the chat. We're just chilling. We're just literally talking about anything and everything. This is no, how should I put this? There is no structure to this one. I'm trying to think who that is too, I think. Eight people in the building. Thank you all so much for being here. It really does mean the world to me. It really does. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all of you here in the building. Oh, Kiki. Okay. I can't, ADR. I can't. Look, you dropped off the E's and just be like, you just a KK. I can't. I love it. 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 And thank you for the context. We love you, ADR. I appreciate you every time. Every time. Every time. Yeah, like I said, I do think OWN needs to get new content. I do think OWN needs to get new content soon. I do think OWN needs to get new content because I think even though people do love and Marriage Huntsville, I do think people are mentally getting exhausted of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I really do. You know what I mean? So, but that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong. KK did a live video. I saw that notification on my phone. Let's see here. Shop Reality TV, by the way, said that there was an OWN executive that called Kiki allegedly. Astute B Queen thought, shout out to her. Carlos King, can you please stop the madness? Mind the business that pays you. So I don't know where Kiki is right now. But the last thing I saw was a live video. I as a notification on my phone. So it's definitely getting crazy out here in these streets. And like I said, I do think that OWN should have more content. And you know what? I think bring. I think they should bring back some of their old shows. Actually, let me. You know what? I can't even play it. I can't play the Oprah Search for the Next TV Star. I can't play that. I can't play it. Well, I mean, I did play Life Class and that got through, but still, I watched Wanda's video. I watched Wanda's video the other day. Was most insightful on 9/25/2023. Okay. I know Wanda is definitely feeling some type of way because she has always said Kiki was this and Kiki was that. Listen, I think that family drama is family drama. I'm still not over Wanda saying that Kiki was off to her. That's your damn family member. And I'm just like, no, that wasn't cool to me. Now I know that that's her family member; she can do exactly what she wants to do. But to me, that was uncouth. That was not cool at all. Because somebody could say the same thing about her and her family. So I don't think that's cool at all. Oh Lord, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. And like I said, we were waiting to see what's going to happen this Saturday. And honestly, tell you the truth, we don't I don't even think there's even been any clips yet on OWN's. Let me go to OWN's Instagram and see if anything has happened. Go to OWN's Instagram. Let's see here. Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. Okay. That's cool. Let me see something here. Let me go to own.com here. Or not own.com, but let me go to OWN's Instagram to see if they posted anything. Okay, so they do have something new coming. It's called the First Time Buyers Club. It's a new series coming to the Oprah Winfrey Network here. So there is, hang on. Right there. So there is that show there. So a new show coming out. It says here, from a dream to reality, check out our new series, First Time Buyers Club, premiering December 30th at 9/8 Central for a special back-to-back showing. So that is really cool. So see, they do realize they need new content. Let's see here. I'm looking at, okay, so this was 7 hours ago. They replayed the clip of the conversation of pregnant by who. Trying to see here. Okay, so let me go to OWN Keeping It Real and let's see what OWN says here. OWN Keeping It Real Unscripted. Okay, so I'm not seeing any previews as of yet. I'm not seeing any preview as of yet. You know what? I'm excited about the show. I think it's great that they are actually expanding. You know what I mean? I really do think that's cool. Let me look up First Time Buyers Club on OWN. Let's see what the show is about.
According to thesource.com, First Time Buyers Club is an authentic and in-depth look at the exciting but complex journey of becoming a homeowner for the very first time, no matter the stage in life. Teacher turned realtor Amina Stevens aims to educate and inspire clients who are intimidated by the overwhelming housing market.
So there you go. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I think the fact that they are actually doing this, I think that this is going to show that, OWN recognizes, like I said before, they need new content. But also too, I think OWN wants to help you own your life in the best capacity. They want you to own, living your best life in love. They want you to own being a parent. They want you to own being in a marriage. They want you to own your mental health. They want you to own going on adventures. So I think OWN is evolving. And the whole purpose of the Oprah Winfrey Network was bringing the themes of the Oprah Winfrey Show on a 24/7 schedule. And I think that they are recognizing that, okay, we gotta step our game up, because if you think about it, like I said before, BET is Paramount's Black network, right? Clio TV and Afro is NBC Universal's Black networks, right? So Warner Bros. Discovery Black Network is the Oprah Winfrey Network. So the Black dollar, I think, is about like $1 trillion, I think, in terms of Black wealth. So, they really do need to get on together, because guess what? Our advertising dollars only matter if we're watching. You know what I mean? So, but I'm glad for the shows that'll be premiering December 30th at 9/8 Central. So looking forward to that. So yeah. Oh, that's really good. I'm glad Trendon's excited about the show. I'm excited about the show too. Honestly, I thought Rebuilding Black Wall Street, that would be a series spinoff as well. That was a own spotlight at first, but now it's definitely going. But yeah, it was a own spotlight series. But now I think that OWN is recognizing, okay, we gotta step our game up. I do think one show that they could bring back is OWN Search for the Next TV Star. Let me pull it up. Obviously, I cannot play the video because I don't want to be taken down again. But your own show, the search for okay, so let me show y'all this. So this was your own show, Oprah Search for the Next TV Star. So hosted by Nancy O'Dell, and this show was one of the first shows on OWN. Hosted by Nancy O'Dell and Carson Kressley, it featured 10 prospective television hosts competing to earn their own TV show on the OWN network. Each week, the contestants are judged in a themed television show challenge, where they were judged and watched by O'Dell, Kressley, and a guest judge and mentor whose expertise is in the theme that week. After production and filming, one contestant was eliminated until the best host remained. Zach Amir and Christina Kuzma-Kuzko were both chosen as winners. Besides their winning television show, the champions received $100,000 and a 2011 Chevrolet Equinox. The executive producer was Mark Brunette, who has produced many reality competitions such as The Apprentice, The Survivor, and Design Star. So, honestly, to tell you the truth, I really do believe that this show right here would be great to bring back. I really mean that. I think it would be absolutely great. And this is what it was here. Your own show, the search for the next TV star. So here's a review of it. But I think, yeah, Oprah Search for the Next TV Star, your own show. I think that should be a regular, schmegular series. I really do. And not to mention, too, do you not know how big it would be to do your own? Like, imagine Brandon Lee's virtual tour live as a show on OWN. I think that this show should come back. I really, really do. I think Oprah's Life Class should come back as a show, even if Oprah doesn't want to host it. Maybe there could be a person to host Life Class. Melody's network is moving too slow. I will say this about Nubian TV. Actually, I just saw this on Melody's stories. Actually, I'll show this to y'all because she's got a new show. Actually, hang on. So here it is here. So that's a new show. It's called 950. Hang on, let me go back. So it says 950 Lounge, Hot Topics, Politics, and Relationships, a talk show on the pulse of Black America, coming in January. So it's a new talk show coming. They're right now they are at 2,793 followers. I think Melody is recognizing that a network takes time. And, I think truly at the beginning, middle, end of the day, you have to be able to recognize that everything takes time. I mean, even when Oprah started her network, like those first shows, like Ask Oprah's All Stars and Kidnapped by the Kids and Welcome to Sweet Pass, those were shows that, they just gave the network a foundation. And it takes a lot to do a network, you know what I mean? Because for every show that you create, there is a budget, there is cast, there is crew, there is promotion, there's marketing, there's legalities, there's legal department. So I will say that Melody is doing what she needs to do for her at the time that she can do it. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to give all these shows and then nothing is hitting. You know what I mean? So I think Melody's network will hit. So I'm looking at the show now, and it looks like, oh, you understand that side of it, Braylon, not me. Understood. I feel you. I feel you. I definitely feel you. So I'm looking at the show now, and it looks like it's just people sitting around on, couches and stuff, just talking about hot topics. So listen, I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to watch it. And like I said, I think just because we don't see Melody working doesn't mean she's not working. I mean, to have 2,793 followers is big. So I think everything will come in time. I really do wish they would bring this show back though, for real. And honestly, too, to tell you the truth, oh my god, oh my god, wait a minute, wait 1 minute now, because I just thought of something. Mhm. Trying to see who produced it. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to Hmm. Okay, I'll bring that up tomorrow with them. Sorry, y'all. Just thinking out loud or something. Um, but yeah, so I think OWN has to recognize that they need more shows and they need a new soul. Oh no, I think she's working, but they have to get something on. I agree. I definitely agree. I mean, they got. Let me go to Nubian T. Let's go to NubianTV.com right now. Why not? Let's go to nubiantv.net right now and see what they have. Let's see what they have. Okay, so here is all shows. Here's all shows. Let's get all shows on here. Okay, so here is so they got a lot of shows here. So Nubian shows, they got the hip hop tour, they got Inventor Spotlight TV, they got the Village Celebration, they have Cali Style, they have Horse Talk, they have sorry, y'all. Okay, here it is. The hip hop tour, Inventor Spotlight TV, Village Celebration, Cali Style, Horse Talk, the trailers there, Foods and Dudes, Cooking Culture and Conversation, Nubian TV Special Feature, Yacht Living, New Groove Project, Melody Cherie's music video was on the New Groove Project, Reverse, the Diabetes reality show, Colorism, CHNO, Melanin, a beautiful response to colorism, Trigger, Nubian TV previews, The Black Vote with Bruce B. Holmes, Fashion Show, Independent Films, Music, Music from the Continent, Auto Showcase, Nubian Destinations, The Black Travel Experience, American Color, Health First. So those are their shows there. I think it's a good lineup. I think it's just probably just trying to figure out how much to produce. And like Steve Mills said, not every show works too, so but anyway. Sorry, y'all. So sorry. And by the way, I will thank everybody who came through on the first live on my community wall. Because yeah, I did not mean to do that to y'all. But yeah, so but anyway. 3 people in the building. I think that's our show though. We've been on the highways and byways of what can be of this virtual tour celebration for a while now. Okay, y'all hang on one second. Hang on one second. Sorry, y'all. I'm just taking pictures of yeah, I'm just taking pictures of the live chat that happened there. So I do want to thank a couple of people from the last live. Louisiana Chick 318 Hot Topics. Thank you for the love for Tea Talk with your girl. Also Nikki News, thank you for being here. Phyllis Crawford, thank you. Astute Queen Bee Thoughts, thank you. Ellis, thank you. Michelle Foster, thank you. Let's see, LS, thank you. Cheryl Michael, thank you as well. So just wanted to say those names there because they did come through and I appreciate them very, very much. YouTube being YouTube. Lord Jesus. Oh, thank y'all for the likes and the love. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much. We are just chilling. Just chilling. Feel free to did I pin the link? There we go. The link is pinned if you guys want to come up. I thought I pinned the link already. But my bad on that. I'm sorry, y'all. It is no problem at all. It's no problem at all. And like I said, I will thank all those people on the community wall. So, oh, see, this is what I like. This is what I like. Congratulations, Tay Braylon. What a beautiful gesture to support other content creators. God bless you and your channel. Thank you, Maleficent, 4978. Thank you so much. Listen, we all gotta do better at supporting each other. And listen, when that thing happened that night, I definitely wanted to go live because I'm like, we don't gotta wait. We ain't gotta wait. We ain't gotta wait to we ain't gotta wait to celebrate the goodness of what can be. um, Thank you. You know what? You're gonna get a subscriber from me. Yes, you are. I'm subscribing to all your notifications. There you go. Very nice. 5 people in the building. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We are live on tour, just chilling out. Been talking about a lot. In the first live that was taken down because YouTube was being YouTube, I was playing a very inspirational Trevor Noah clip of him saying goodbye to the Daily Show because he is hosting the Grammys. Anytime Trevor Noah hosts the Grammys, it's a good time. I really love him hosting. So we talked about that. We talked about Tiffany Haddish being charged misdemeanors with her DUI incident. Talked about Jonathan Majors and how he is not testifying. So the jury will be meeting at 2:15, somewhere around 2 p.m. tomorrow. Talked about that. Trying to think what else. Of course, T-Talk with your girl made to 5K, but she's going to announce it on her channel first. But just wanted to let you guys know originally that was the plan. But T-Talk just asked, hey, can you take it down? Don't mind doing it. It's all good. Just wanted to show some love to you because she has been working extremely hard, for sure. Trying to think what else we talked about from that very first live here. Oh, and then we talked about the renewal of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yeah, we talked about the renewal of Love and Marriage Huntsville and how right now I think OWN needs some new shows. Just talked about First Buyers Club. That'll be coming out December 30th at 9/8 Central, only on OWN. So yes, indeed. Thank you all for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. I know a lot's been going on in these YouTube streets. And you know, I'm doing my part to make the streets less hot, I guess. I'm doing what I can. And I hope you guys are enjoying the vibes. And you know, this is what my channel really is about. I really am this chill. This is my normal, regular day of the schmegular mode. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So yeah. Oh, we also talked about Forrest Whitaker's ex-wife passing away, allegedly due to anorexia, as well. Very, very sad. Um, Talked about Diddy as well, his lawsuits, and how there was a reality show in the works at Hulu, but that got canceled as well. So we've been talking a lot tonight about a lot of different topics. Of course, as you guys know, tomorrow will be another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Y'all know I don't tell y'all the topics before the show. Y'all will just have to see the thumbnail, and when you see the thumbnail, that's when the topics are out. But yeah, like I said, Saturday 3:05 p.m. Ready to Love, Make a Move with a Queen T with GG9, Talk with Slime, my main man Q, and then at 9/8 Central, get ready for the Love and Marriage Huntsville after show. I'll be doing that. I think I'm gonna finish out the season, and then you know what? I think we're just gonna take a break. I think we're just gonna take a long mental break and talk about many other things. And you know, I think I did Virtual Tour Live for many reasons. For one, I wanted y'all to know that there was more to me. Number two, I feel that sometimes we can get into an echo chamber with who we are, with our content. And number three, too, I think that you know, life is so vast. Why just be insular? Do you see if you can get an interview with Tisha Tattletale? Oh my Lord, you know what? It would be interesting if I could, because I love her when she said, "Hello, my little tattletales." Absolutely love her. And Fumi Nation, hello, Fumi Nation. How are we? How are you? I absolutely love her. I found her during the Amy Robot TJ Holmes scandal, and she was so good. Love her energy. She just seems so sweet, so kind, and so sincere. So I definitely support my female content creators out here. The male content creators, Chef Don Don, House of Aaron, Kimpire, DJ Richie Sky, Justin Diego, Bingeworthy. Let me tell you, Bingeworthy is a vibe. If you have not been over to Bingeworthy by Justin Diego, like, comment, share, and subscribe. He is a whole vibe with his bobblehead emoji. I don't think he goes live like I do. But he's definitely a great male content creator for sure. Of course, Mims make it make sense. Of course, Mims, as well as is a great content creator, as well. So there are great content creators out here. They really, really are. And listen to, I think what we have to be able to do is recognize that just because we are seeing each other in moments, that doesn't define the totality of who that person is. Because behind this screen, whether you're watching me on your laptop, your desktop, your TV, your phone, your tablet, I don't know if you can watch YouTube on your smartwatch, or if you can watch YouTube, hi, I'm on your watch. You can watch YouTube in your car um, as well. You can watch it on your Roku as well. You can watch it on, I think you can watch YouTube on Xbox, PlayStation. You used to be able to watch YouTube on the Wii before they shut down the Wii. But either way, however you are seeing me, um, just because I have a moment or moments don't mean that that's who I am, because I've been living for 29 years. I know you guys have been living as long as you have. And so let's give each other love, grace, and space for having a moment or moments, because there's always, in the words of Optimus Prime, there is more than meets the eye. Of course, I cannot do Optimus Prime. That's the legendary Peter Culkin, that legendary brother. Legend. Just, oh my God, amazing. So anyway, by the way, I got to see the new Transformers. It was amazing. I loved it. The only thing I didn't understand was GI Joe and how they got into it, because it was Nest. Y'all know Nest and the Colonel and everything else. But yeah, I just didn't get the GI Joe thing. But besides that, it was great. Um, and the director said that he would, showcase that over time. But it was really, really good with Dominique Fishback. She played in Swarm, and she did her job in Swarm. It was actually scary watching that. Like, it really, really was. But Dominique Fishback is amazing. She's an amazing actress, and the brother that played him as well. And I will say, out of all the Transformers movies, I think that this Transformers movie, Rise of the Beast, was probably one of the most deep Transformers movies yet. It had the soul of the first one. You know what I mean? So for sure, for sure. Whew. Good Lord Jesus. See you, Stephanie614. Much love to you, Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Y'all know normally I don't go live Thursdays, but I was gonna go live to celebrate somebody. But it is all good. It's all good. Like I said, when T Talk does do her celebration, I definitely will be over there for sure to celebrate. But I at least want to recognize her, because she did the work. And she deserves the credit, and she really deserves a round of applause. So, but yeah. 3 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all you here. And by the way, like I said before, I think going into 2024, it's time for a new energy. It's time for a new vibe. It's time for a new soul. And okay. It's time for a new soul. So to any and all content creators, all is forgiven. I think I've learned a lot. And I want to be cool with everybody. I think I am cool with everybody. And also to just know, just because you don't know where you stand doesn't mean that you can't show love. Because I will say this. Y'all remember that video with Here for the Hot Tea and Maurice Scott. Maurice Scott has to understand that this is a part of the game. So If she report on something, I report on something, any one of us report on something, that is the First Amendment. You brought yourself on. So I don't think that was fair to do that to Here for Hot Tea. I really don't. She usually does her research very well. And also, I think she's going to be on with Millie Chun. So, shout out to Millie Chun as well. Great content creator, as well as Here for Hot Tea. So, but yeah, so oh my lord. 5 people in the building. Thank y'all so much. Much love to each and every one of you. By the way, y'all, I think I talked about this on my virtual tour live, but y'all, they got a Tinder Select now. And y'all, I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. Like, I took screenshots of it because I was just like, no, we're not doing that. So literally. So Tinder Select. So direct messages, you can slide into DMs without having to match first. You can skip the line. Okay, here it is. So Tinder Select, direct messages, you can slide into DMs without having to match first and go to right at the top of their inbox up to 2 times a week. Some members may opt out DMs. Skip the line. Your time is invaluable. Speed things up when your likes get top spots and always unblurred. Select mode. See and be seen by Tinder's most sought after profile so you can enjoy the most exceptional connections. VIP experience. Membership spots are limited to less than 1% of users, so you can ensure that you receive the most exclusive experience possible and early access to certain new features. Be among the first to test special new features in advance. Now, I covered this on, I think, I'm trying to think. I covered it on my TikTok, and I think I also covered it here as well. Yeah, I did, actually. So, y'all, for 1 month of this, okay? For 1 month of Tinder Select, it is 400. I don't know if it's coming in clear, but it's 499. There it is, $499. For some of y'all, that's a rent payment for your apartment. For some of you, that's a car payment, okay? For some of y'all, that is a Chromebook, okay? And then for 3 months, now if you're doing this monthly, this would be $466.33. But look at the total amount. It's gonna come into focus here, son. There it is. You see how much that is? $1,399 for 3 months of Tinder Select. I'll just rather have $1,399. Quite frankly, I'd rather have $499 in my bank account. Like, I mean, that's just gouging at that point. You might as well just stay on the free apps. You know what I mean? Like, and my parents talked to me about that too. They're like, you do realize, like, when you do these dating apps and you buy, likes and roses and all that stuff, you do realize, like, you're giving them your money away, right? And like, there's a huge chance that they may not even like you back. And it's true. I think dating and relationships have changed. People are looking for connection now more than ever, and it's quite sad. You know what I mean? So, yep. 3 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all of you here. We are just chilling out. Glad to have all of you here. Yes, indeed. So, I'm gonna go ahead. Woo. Sorry, y'all. Okay, that was the lip. Yep, that was the lip. That was my lip. Okay, I bit my lip, y'all. I bit my lip. But yeah, so it's all good. But I do think that's our show, though. I think We talked about a lot tonight. 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 seconds. We've been on the highways and byways of what can be with this virtual tour live. So let me go ahead and read y'all the daily motivator. And then we'll be on our way out of here. All would live long, but none would be old. Benjamin Franklin. It's time for the daily motivator. Oh, look at that. American Heart Association Kids Heart Challenge. Okay, we can read. Let's read that real quick before we roll on to this. So it says here the American Heart Association is excited to extend our work with the NFL by improving the health outcomes at home and beyond through the hands-only CPR education. Students that compete in Finn's mission will earn an entry for 2 Super Bowl tickets in 2025, and your school will be entered to receive a $10,000 fitness equipment makeover for every 18 students who complete Finn's mission. That is really, really cool. That is awesome. So there you go. Just wanted to share that from the American Heart Association. That is awesome sauce. And now, with that, it is now time for the Daily Motivator for Thursday, December 14th, 2023. Enduring richness. What a sad and empty life is pleasure, 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 but with no joy. What a torment to be consumed with possessions, 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 but no substance. How hollow is an existence of ease, convenience, gratification, but no fulfillment. Days are full of spectacles, dramas, thrills, but no meaning. Experiences full with speed, activity, sensation, but no understanding. There's great power, leverage, potential, but no purpose. It doesn't require genius to avoid existential emptiness, but it does take are what it does take are effort. I think that is effort. I think they meant to say is effort, commitment, responsibility, gratitude, discipline, and humility. The meaning you experience is the meaning you're willing to give. Fulfillment grows out of value created, not from anything that's merely consumed. The quick and easy shallowness can be supremely enticing, but can never be sustaining. At every juncture, choose instead the enduring richness of investing in yourself, improving life for all who share it with you. Ralph Morrison. Enduring richness. I would have to say that the richness that you will feel will depend on what you create. I really do believe that. And not to mention too, richness doesn't get experienced right away. It takes time. So just know that the richness you create is up to you, and it takes time to experience the fullness. But but the biggest thing to me that I've come to realize is richness doesn't come out in the biggest, in the biggest gestures, but comes out in the most meaningful, small, intimate exchanges of energy. So, with that being said, it is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special because you were always born a blessing. And trust you may not be where you want to be. By the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing, call yourself as nothing. Be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully, by spending time together, we're also to be great together. And always remember where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you are just recognizing that, hey, listen, you can't change what you have done, but you can change what you can do now. Make sure the replay is not just worth for you to watch it, not just worth for you to listen to it, but for you to want to experience it again. I love you. I value, I embrace you all, whatever obstacles you have overcome, whatever successes you have achieved. I am extremely proud of you on this particular day, but if no one else is proud of you, be proud of your damn self. In order to receive love, you gotta give it. Or receive love, you gotta give it. Or receive love, you gotta give it. And also to make sure that you give yourself love, grace, and space for the mistakes that you will make. Not that you have made, but the mistakes you will make, because you are going to make mistakes. And it's not so much, well, sometimes it is the mistake you make. But just because you have made mistakes doesn't mean that you are a mistake. Let yourself breathe in your pain. Let yourself feel what you're going through. Because I promise you this, at the end of every rain shower is a rainbow. The question is, are you going to complain about the rain coming down? Or are you going to be grateful that there's something that there is something good to see afterwards? So, with that being said, enjoy the fireworks for the day that was, for the day that's to come, and for the blessings are on the way for each and every one of you. One love, much love, all love. Good night, everybody.